Now, as you can see here, there's always the arcade, and I always love going to the arcade, specifically UFO Catcher, because I mean, who doesn't play UFO Catcher in Yakuza? But this time I decided to go play one of the actual games, game inside the game. This Spikeout, I think it's called. I never actually played Spikeout. Uh, yeah, never played that game. Although I did have a Sega, I played Sonic on it. But hey, by the time I really got into Sega, PS1 was already out, and whatever. So yeah, let's try this game out. And the cool thing about this game is that I didn't know it actually was. It had combos and controls. Like there's power up button. There's a power attack button. It's a bit too sophisticated, I think, for its time. But I never heard about it. Never heard of it. It, in a sense, you could say that this is very early version Yakuza that they made. The earliest version ever. Yeah, I mean, you could see it that way. There's of course no there's no there's no story really to it. There's no map that you can go through back and forth, whatnot. You just keep going forward and you break the gate. 30 seconds. Go, that type of thing. It's very little thinking, but there's so much gaming. There's so much gaming into it. What I mean is you're constantly pressing buttons, you're constantly doing things. It's non-stop doing. It's for now it's calmer. But later on there's a lot. And every character has different abilities, I remember. But yeah, it's a pretty cool game. Yeah, there's a special button for the launch up and a special button for your super attack with those, lightning bolt thingies. And I don't understand why this kid has to follow you, but I guess it's part of this character. He has a kid follow him, Spike. And then you get the boss. Yeah, the boss is definitely dressed differently, so you can tell. And this is one ultimate attack. You see, I failed to do there are no controls explaining what the controls are. You just have to figure them out. You just have to try out different button combinations, and yeah, it works or it doesn't. Keep going. Break the gate. 30 seconds. Keep going. There's something cool about these games. The fact that it's just pure gameplay. Pure gameplay. And it's, I don't want to say gaming, but this is gaming. Without story, with nothing at all. Just like Sonic, go in, get the hoops. Like Tekken, go in, fight. That's that. That's it. Nothing more. Yeah, there was a story for Tekken, but I don't think many people focused too much on that. It's, I think, only later when story became a good part of gameplay of a game that people went back and tried to recapture a lot of the story that they didn't ever pick up, maybe cared for at all, because it's relevant now and it has value due to, at some point, I think Tekken 4 maybe, that story was good enough to go back and review. And yeah, here you can see I'm starting to understand this charge thing, because you can do charged attacks, and there was no explanation about anything about charged attacks. There's this semicircle-ish looking thing up there, and here I am going with it, and boom, one hit. So I try to do that in every single hit. Maybe I get more damage, whatnot, and I do for now. Crazy lowrider action there. Grab, twist, suplex into. I don't know. That's I think a suplex. Get your HP to come flying at you from the doors. punch, 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 punch. Like this is insane button mashing, insane button mashing. And I know that this is not the only way to play these games. Like it's actually very intelligent. You know, combos and specific timing for attacks, whatnot. But these old games, I'm very prone to button mashing. It just because it works. I know, but if you don't button mash, it's like a different game altogether. Like there's guard. I don't even bother with guarding. This guy's just watching me, and he could have hit me. Yeah, no guard, no guard. Doesn't matter. We punch. We go in. Yeah, and yeah, that's still a habit that exists for me in even modern games. I just want to go in and attack. If I can attack first, it's good. Um, yeah, maybe if I play some Souls-like games, I'll break that habit 100%. Oh, more enemies show up from here, from the left, from the right. Flying kick. You use the ultimate. Stun. I didn't notice that actually when I was playing. I was too busy focusing on the charge bar up there. But yeah, you could say this is like the first. He kind of even punches like Kiryu when you look at him. He punches the same way. Yeah, yeah. I just noticed that right now while I'm watching with you guys. Oh wow. Yeah, like not all of those. Yeah, this one, and even that kick. That kick still remained with Kiryu. Huh. Well, you discover something new. Yeah. Also that. Also that. Kiryu has that too, but just not as fast. But yeah, going crazy with the boss. Didn't know you have a flying kick even. Dead. Cool thing is you don't need to insert coins. Go back again. You know, I might even say that Kiryu looks a little bit like Spike. A little bit like Spike, facial features wise. Yeah, this Spike could have definitely been the inspiration character for Kazuma Kiryu. Again, low HP, no blocking, you know. But you see, in a couple of minutes, yeah, maybe a couple of minutes, I remember, I'll discover something very important. It helps a lot. Okay, back again. I think now. Let's see, let's see. Do I ah my god. It takes me time to figure this one out. But it's very important. Come on. Yeah, here I look at yeah, you see controls Y plus C, B plus J, A plus S, RT, B plus C plus J. Yeah, it's probably like I don't know. Yeah, and you see here S is A, B is X, C is Y. Yeah, you just play to figure out the controls. Come on, come on. I think soon enough. There it is. Yeah, I think I did it by mistake even. It's basically strafing. So you can lock onto the target and you strafe. Helps a lot when you're. There we go. There, see? Yeah, there we go. It helps a lot when you're straight when you're fighting. Like it's essential. Imagine you turn around and then you go back, turn around again in order to move. Strafing was a big thing. But yeah, There's a story. We will no longer allow our freedom to be taken over. No one has seen his face. The leader of Inferno. It's a very simple plot. There's evil. We need to take down evil. He's evil. We are good. Take them down. That's it. That's all you need to know. That's all you need to know. Yeah, now I'm trying strafing in all types of ways, like lock-on strafing. It's yeah. Oh, the kid fell. Maybe it's like a feat of strength or something. Like in this game, if you've beat the game with Spike and the kid never falls down, means you never got punched. Yeah, see, he resets. Boom, you got punched. You took damage. Strafing, very important. Putting a lot of emphasis on it, but I'm seeing that it's not really responsive with me. Like, see, like you can strafe into, you can give them your back and strafe still. So it has its moments, I guess. But yeah, as I said before, it's pretty advanced that I would believe for Sega. For that generation, I think to have lock on, strafe, and move in 360 motion and combos and super attack and charged attack and all that, like gameplay, meaning input wise, it's like today. Of course, it's lacking everything else around the game, which is story and the soundtrack and all the mini games and menus, and they add a lot. I'm not saying they don't, but the core is this. This is the core of gaming. You know, this is like the seed of gaming. Without it, it's watching a movie or playing a mini game, maybe, or listening to music. But yeah, the core has changed. But yeah, as you can see, a lot of it still remains today. Like, there are many games today that are single player that you can move like this. The only thing you can't move is the camera too much. You can't. But you do move the camera a little bit when you strafe. Like you can kind of control the camera. But that's the one thing that this game doesn't have. And I think that's the one big thing in single player games like this where you can move the camera. Here you can't. Your character controls the camera. It's like from behind. And I think soon enough I'm gonna try out another character. I think here. Yeah, next one. Looks like Paul, so I went with it. Plays a bit differently, as you can see. His ultimate attack is just uppercuts all over. But he punches, like if I was to look. Wait, let him punch again. Yeah, I think this is like Jin in Tekken or Kazuya. Yeah. I think maybe I need to check if Spikeout came out first or Tekken came out first. But I do believe that Tekken came out first because the graphics, you can tell it's a bit older. But maybe these characters are inspired from them. Hmm. Yeah, Paul doesn't play like that in Tekken, so I think Jin. Next you try this girl. Could be inspired by Nina from Tekken again. I don't remember too much Nina. I never played as Nina too much. But I do remember fighting against people that played Nina. Again, I try. I'm trying to get some sense of some controls, but there's nothing, nothing. Crouch plus jump, block plus jump, maybe. I don't know. I still haven't found out what the block button is. I just have to go, just punch, 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 keep going. The throw, I can't remember how I did that. Uh, yeah, it's the type of game where you figure things out after a while. She's pretty fast though. She has a lot of fast punches, fast kicks. Walks in a very weird manner though. Like who walks like that? Just walks like I don't know. It's just back broken, like basically broken back. Yeah, hips are in front, back is way too back. Kind of like trotting. She is wearing high heels, but like I don't think you would run like that in high heels even. I don't know. Never tried. But pretty powerful. Pretty powerful. Like you can see combos just in a row. Yeah, one combo, but it's super powerful. And here I'm trying to use strafing again, but I think it needs, like Yakuza, to be recalibrated by pressing the button. So you might like need to press it maybe 2, 3 times. Um, depending on who's where. Like you just need to press it again, so you can get another. It has to stick to another target, so you can pivot around. There we go. Maybe do I start to get it a little bit? Charge. No. Okay, charge. Yes. One hit. And then again, of course, I'm like, oh, cool, I can one hit everyone. And then I think I'm gonna use charged attack all the time. Hmm. Yeah, it doesn't hold it. Yeah, it's like 1 second maybe past full charge. Time to button spam. Yes, that one ability that was, one guy keeps using when you fight against them in Tekken, and he's just like, huh, 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 huh. Like, come on, man, use something else. Like, you can't win like this. It's fair. It's fair. I don't do it though. I don't do it though. I like to win fair and square, not just with square. Hmm. I KO. Now this one looks way more like Kiryu, but doesn't play like Kiryu. Looks more like Spike. And you see, like I'm already having a hard time. Is not my style. He's more. Mm, yeah, just not my style. Trying to get some. Yeah, no. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll change. I'll change right away. There's no way I would stick with this character for past like this first HP bar. Yeah, come on, KO. Oh, give him another shot. Okay. Surprise me. Me surprise me. Yes, a lot of kicking. Okay. Maybe I'm starting to get into the groove a little bit. That's a stun. That's another stun. But that's a sound stun. Because when he smashes the hammer on the ground, you're just like holding your ears. Interesting. You know, I miss a lot of these details while I'm playing because, like, let me tell you, my eyes are probably on the one enemy that I'm hitting, but not on everyone else around me. When you're watching this and doing what I'm doing now, you notice a lot of other things. You know. Also, I'm not full screen, so that too. Ooh, backbone breaker, tailbone breaker. Nope. Nope. No charge. Also walks funny. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I don't think I have good control over this character. I, like, it just doesn't vibe with my pace. It's not one. I'm not one to one with it. I am not one with it. Exactly. Like it feels like I'm controlling a character. It doesn't flow. It doesn't flow. I think the best flow I had was with that girl who was walking funny with the high heels. Can't remember her name. It's too slow. It's too slow. Like by the time you raised the leg to kick, like I was expecting the kick to already have happened. Also, I don't really see the combo there. You know, it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. With a girl, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and at that speed. So yeah, just gather super attacks. I think this is the last chance I give him. I think so. I think so. Yeah. Yes. As you can see, the flow is going. Weird camera, as I said. So you're stuck with that unless you move. Yeah, you see, like it's going and going. So he's flying in the air, and then I continue kicking still and punching, and it's just my flow. That's more tempo. Nice, nice super attacks. Ooh. And strafing finally working a little bit better, but too much. Too much. Do I go back again? Spike. Okay. We need some big AoE. Yeah, there we go. That's why. Mm, can't keep depending on the charge attacks. I'm trying to pull it off again and again and again since it worked. But, you know, when you keep trying to pull off the charged attack, strong attack, one hit kills them, you need to time it really well, or else this keeps happening. Finally, one lands. Try again. One lands. Try again. Nope. 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 Bad decision. Come on. Come on. Come on. Move back. Like I should have just moved back, defend, strafe, normal punches, you know, build up super meter. Yeah. And I think at that point I realized that you can also keep charging with your last hit that you do in the combo, the charged attack. So you don't necessarily have to stay still or strafe and charge. So you can just keep punching, and it's the last punch that you do, and you keep holding that button to charge. And I think by now, like I stop because like it's been too long. I actually want to play the game that I'm actually playing, you know.